On February the 26th of 2022, I held a 12-hour charity livestream. Despite having less than 200 subscribers when I announced it and working up to 217 until the stream began, I managed to get 48 donations and raised $1,040 for the Tim Berling Foundation and their amazing work with mental health. Now, the average donation was about $21. I gained another 20 subscribers during the livestream, and the stream got over 380 views with over 150 hours of watch time just from that stream alone. Now, that may not seem like much to you, but keep in mind, I have a very small channel. My previous live streams have garnered about 10 views each while live and a few more in the months following. The charity stream averaged 13 concurrent viewers, peaking at 18. Chat was actually very active throughout, with over 600 messages sent, whereas other streams usually have between 4 and 20. So how come it went so well? What are my key takeaways from this, and my advice for anyone looking to do something similar? Here are my top 8 learnings. Firstly, as with any charity event, it's important to know this is not about you. You're doing this to raise awareness and money for a charity. That's all that should matter. If you go into this with the objective to grow your channel, you will most likely fail in both that and raising the money. Secondly, I think one of the reasons why my stream was so successful as it was is the fact that it was personal. I did this for me to honor my sister's memory, who died last year after a decade-long battle with her mental health. I raised this money for her. That doesn't mean you need to open up and talk about things you're not comfortable to talk about, or that you can support a cause that you're not directly tied to. It's fine to raise money for something that just happens to be something you like. But by making it personal, you naturally make it much more investing, and that will show on camera. Thirdly, promote, promote, promote. I can't stress enough how important promotion is. I spent way more than the 12 hours I streamed working on promotions. I announced on Twitter my plan back in early January, made trailers, reached out to developers asking if I could get some game keys to give away, and lo and behold, I did. Some even reached out to me and offered me keys. Again, I think part of this was thanks to the previous point, that it was personal. I think it spoke to the humans behind the companies. And I tweeted almost weekly about it. I asked 2 podcasts in my niche if I could come on as a guest, and they were awesome and agreed. I reached out to every relevant subreddit I could think of in advance and asked for permission to promote it. I even spent $10 on YouTube ads for my trailers. Fourthly, prepare. Set up the donation page well in advance and have it open as soon as you start promoting your stream. Starting out with some progress already made towards that first milestone will make people more likely to donate. Some people may not be able to or want to join the stream for one reason or another, but perhaps want to donate regardless. This will let them do so. So have all the links, the codes, the talking points in one firm document, and have that open in the background so you just have to switch windows to check on it from time to time. Why not prepare a video loop to run when you take some small breaks that talks about the cause and about the schedule? Make sure everything is set up in advance, test everything, and do it twice, including actually going live. I actually forgot the last part here. Everything looked good and sounded good, but when I went live, it became apparent that the machine I was using wasn't strong enough for 1080p stream. I had to spend the first 15 minutes of the stream troubleshooting and eventually stop the stream for a minute to change to 720p stream. All that could have been avoided. Also, make sure you got snacks, water, and some tea to stay hydrated and get energy boosts whenever you need them. And set up some donation incentives that will let people affect the stream, like renaming something, making you chug that wine glass, or take important decisions for you. You can even make incentives that are only available during certain time slots. And milestones. Set some along the way and make something happen when they're reached. And set up all of this ahead of time. I went with hot sauce milestones, but figure out something that works for you. And finally, for this preparation point, which turns out to be a long one, schedule promotions to run ahead of time to go out on social media. Coming back from a break at 4 p.m, have a tweet scheduled days before, promoting the stream that you're back and from a break and ready to go. Now, I just mentioned taking breaks just then. Fifthly, take breaks. I had planned 15-minute breaks every 2 hours, and that worked pretty well for me. There were times where I really had to go to the bathroom. The next break was a couple of minutes out. I didn't want to break the flow and take those breaks outside of the predetermined ones, but I think I would have been fine anyway. And hey, are you running giveaways? Announce that the winner will be drawn in 5 minutes and take a break while you make people enter. And make sure you have something that happens while you take that break. You don't want to leave people with a blank screen. So make a video loop with information like we said before. Sixthly? Is that the right word? Keep a flow going. Have fun, interact with chat, switch things up regularly. I played 7 different games, all in the same genre, and whenever things got a bit slow, I'd whip out a giveaway or talk about the cause. Seventhly? I really should have gone with a more simple naming convention here, but well, now I'm going with it. I mean, what's wrong with just 1, 2, 3? Come on. Anyway, if you're doing giveaways, just note down who won and sort everything out afterwards. Eighthly. Eighthly? Eighthly. Eighthly. You will likely be incredibly tired, but also very much pumped up from all the adrenaline of doing the stream. So when you're done, take a few minutes after you turn it off to wind down. Write some thank you tweets, send out those prizes, breathe, take a shower or something, just before finally getting that shut eye you've been looking for so long. Otherwise, you'll be lying there tossing and turning for a long time, and let's be honest, that's no fun. Ninthly, yes, that's the bonus point. Keep the donation page live a few more days. The last $50 in my stream actually came after the stream had ended, when I was in bed. Lastly, thank you for watching this post-mortem. If you're looking to do a stream of your own, I hope this has been at least somewhat helpful.